Well, hello, shirlierox here. Welcome to MMORPG Tycoon. Now, it's still in early access, so it's still pretty new, and some have complained about there's like a lack of features, but if you've played any early access, alpha, early access or alpha releases, or, Kickstarter games, you know that they start out, they get the core framework of the game down, and then they flesh it out with the other stuff. So, this game is all about being a owner of a company that produces massive multiplayer online role-playing games. And this is the interface. So it's actually a pretty cool interface. So this is a world I've created earlier. So as you can see here, I've just started this up just to see how it works. I've got nothing there. So you can control this all like a normal computer. So I can just go. Let me see. I want to delete. No. Oh, it's moving the icons. Let me just drag the icon down here. I think it is. If we drag that to the trash, there you go. That gets rid of that world. So we want to do a new game. So we need to do double click. So the cool thing about this is you can create a new game on here. You can call it what you want. So let's call it. Let me see. Let's call it something that's quite trending at the moment. Let's call it Scope. No. Let's. I think BREXIT. Let's call it BREXIT. BREXIT simulator. And it doesn't make a difference what you call this. It's just you can call it whatever you want. You can call it, fruity pears, whatever you want. Just choose your icon. So let's see. What do I like? What do I like? These all pretty cool. Behold the hammer, bit of 4. Okay, next. Now, from what I've seen so far, the MMO type doesn't really seem to make a difference. So they do, well, as in game visually, it doesn't seem to make a difference much yet. So as you can see here, we've got different types. We've got combat, which are focused on attracting people who want achievements. As you can see, it costs $30 to buy the game, and it's $10 a month to buy it. And we start with the technology badges. If we start with the story mode, similar thing on that, but we start with the tech flight paths, role playing. Again, $40, $10. So they are all different. They are very similar prices for all of these, apart from I think it's free to play. So free to play is actually doesn't cost you anything to buy, no subscription fee, but it does say you need to. I was going to say extort. You need to get money from players a different way. Anyway, we're going to go for combat, and then we're going to create our game. So let's do next. Now, we've got our statistics for the server here, so I've got 4 points, so I can put it into AstroTurf, which is plus 4% to advertising, theme exploration, socialising, achievements loot, or combat. So we're quite high on bling anyway. Let's put a point into bling. And what would be good? Advertising. Maybe point into that. And it's a combat game, so let's get the combat higher. Let's do 2 points into that. Okay, that's my points all spent. Okay, so we're creating BREXIT Simulator, the combat game. And I'm going to click play tutorial because I've seen it and you haven't. So let's create the game. Here we go. I must say, the UE for this is really good, as well as the tutorial. BREXIT Simulator. Behold the land of BREXIT. So these are all individual actual player areas. They all become locked, but we'll go through the tutorial and show you all of this. So let's press OK to begin. Okay, let's start with some basics. So WASD to move around, and then we can zoom in like this. The zoom is really good. Look at this. So say I go over here and go, yeah, let's zoom in. Whoa. You can actually zoom in right into the actual area like that. That is cool. That's a good level of zoom. Even down to the level like that, though. That is so cool. Let's go into the forest. There you go. Now I'm in this land. Look at the grass. I'm a simple man of simple pleasures. I'll just look at the grass. It's got grass that floats in the breeze. How can that not be good? Okay. Well, now we need to zoom out. and we need to show you the whole map. So what we need to do first is we need to buy an area. So this is the main user interface for the game. Well, not the main user interface. It's a status indicator. So it tells you all the core information. So how many users are online, if there's a positive buzz, if there's a negative buzz. Actually, can we pause it? How many subscribers you've got, how much cash we've got month, day, and we've got net worth. Right, so we'll go to OK. So, the system buttons down here, a lot of this, as it mentions, is locked out at the moment because we are new to the game and we don't know what we're doing. We don't even know what we're clicking on yet. So, let's click OK. Okay, so this is the main interface. So, we've got all the tabs here. We've got the interaction tabs, we've got terrain tabs, we've got scenery, buildings, paths, NPCs, grid, network reports. Yeah, simple. I was being sarcastic, by the way. Okay, before we can begin designing our world, we need to activate a region. And this is going to be the starting region for new players. So, I think from playing an online game point of view, I think a central area would be pretty... Well, we could go about this two ways. We could do an out of the edge area and work into the other area. So we could have that's like level 0... that's level 1. Oh, this is level 1, sorry. That's level 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Or we could do it like this, where we go, right, this is the noob area. And then we've got like 1, 2, 3, and spread it out like that. What do I want to do? I quite like the idea of us like washing up on a sandy beach in this area, and then we're going to be fighting. Well, I think we should be fighting crabs and stuff. We won't be though. We're going to be fighting skeletons and bears and stuff. But we're going to buy an area. So this is going to be level 1 noob zone. So let's buy it. Okay, it's now turned green and has a number 1 in it, which means that is our starting area. Cool. So in order to make a region inhabitable and for us to log into, we need to add server components. So we need to go to the interact tab and we need to start adding some stuff. So we can actually, off the fly, we can alter the terrain here. So for instance, this is a field. So if we go over here, look, this is snowy at the moment. So if I I don't want that to be snowy, I can add that to a green area, or I can add it back to that area. So let's click OK on that. Okay, so the first thing we need is a respawn point. And as it says up here, if a character dies, this is where they actually spawn in. So we need to go to, I think it's on interact. Oh, buildings. No, it's on buildings. This is our graveyard. So, graveyard it's a respawn point, so if you played WoW, you know what happens here. If you come here, yeah, the guild hates you, and this is where you respawn. So, players respawn as a ghost and must return to their corpse. So, we're going to stick one of these down somewhere. Now, the scale of this game is pretty decent. So, if you look at this is a cell, and you just look at that. That is so good. That looks so nice. And I can rotate this as well, so if I press Z, we can tap it. Bring it all around like this, or we can hold down the middle mouse button. Let's get it back to a central thing. Whoa, that moves that like that. We can do precise mode. So with this one, we click and drag on the widgets to translate or rotate the object. So we can do up and down, left and right. Let's try again. Place that, press X. I think you have to click the arrow. So that's going left and right, and that's going up and down. Okay, so I want this. I think I'm going to just place it there. Yeah, let's just do it there. Just near the edge of the sea. So, stick it down. There we go. We finally got it. Now, it's flashing red because it's not got power, essentially. It needs network. So, if we come to network, it needs a network connection, which is basically RJ45. So, we need to install... First of all, we need to do the build-up link. So this is like, I guess you'd call it the router. So this is what brings bandwidth in and out of the game. So uplinks for this cost $1,000 a day. So it does say try not to use too many of them than you need. And you'll find out how you need them in a bit. So This is going to be need. It's going to need to be near that somewhere. So let's just plonk it down like that. Okay, and then we need to connect that. So if you think of a router at home, how'd you connect the router to the PC? Well, you put a network cable down. So we click on that. Come on, put my cable down. Right, we need to click on the node, which is that one. There we go. I have my cable. Now, they don't have to click into the thing. So if I zoom out like this, this is the sort of like area effect of it. So I literally could just plonk this down here. Double click to plonk. I think Alt, is it Alt? If you hold down Alt while clicking, will undo a waypoint. So if I click there, I can do it like that. But then if I click it like that, I can undo it. So there you go. A little building lesson for you. Now we're going to need to expand a little bit over here. So let us do to there. Double click. Let me just click on this end bit. If we double click, it should end it. There we go. Press escape. Okay, so that should be connected up to that now. So as long as it's in the highlighted region around the cable, it's close enough. Once bandwidth is running, which it should be running through now. Let's have a little look. Have we got bandwidth? Why have we not got bandwidth? Oh, it's because we paused it. So if we unpause it, we'll start seeing the bandwidth coming in. There we go. Bandwidth goes around the tubes. And it should, hopefully, start transmitting the bandwidth to this. If we can just see it now. Might be able to see it coming into it, actually, if we click on it. There we go. We are powered up. My graveyard has the bandwidth. Right, now we need to do another building now. So if we come over here, this is going to be an inn. This is a place where people like to just like hang out and live. So we've got two things here. Now the interesting thing is we've got a small inn, which is inexpensive, but serves as a hub. I like this one. Look at this one. This is bigger and better. This is, oh, that looks so good. Right, so we need an inn. So we'll put the inn. Bear in mind, this is the size of the sector. So let's put the inn over here. Okay, come out of that. Now that's going to get powered up. Now, if you see the little arrow, that is actually the dev or admin going from the spawn point to that. Now, so bear in mind, they will always come from that. So, yeah, shirlierox, maybe you should have built that in the middle. Now, what's that in the ocean? Wait a minute. Come back here a second. What the heck is that in the ocean? It is mysterious dev runes. Okay, so developers need to visit every building to construct to enable them. So they travel to the nearest spawn point, which is there. So yeah, maybe I should not have built that there. That is a totally terrible tutorial from me anyway. Okay, so now we need to build a blacksmith. So the blacksmith is somewhere where they go and buy better weapons. So we want to get one of these down. Again, you can switch this round if you want. You can do precise mode. I want to just plonk it down now. So let's try and plonk it down like so. There you go. It is down. It's going to be getting the bandwidths. The admin's going to come here and activate it. There we go. It is activated. Right, we also need a shop. So the shop is where you can get general items, and they can also vendor trash from mobs. So again, I'm gonna, let me see, let me just try and show you the graphics on this up close. This is pretty nice. Be nice to do a little community here. So let's do that there. And again, it's going to get activated by the dev. There we go. Right, players only know about places they've seen or heard about, but they can always see landmarks. So we're going to put a landmark, which is going to help them navigate. And I'm going to do the landmark past the shop. So they know that in order to get to the other stuff, they can go past there, and then to come back, they can get there. Right, we've not got power at the moment, so I think my grid might need expanding a little bit. Let me see. It's a little bit short of up here. Ooh, now I want to get rid of this point. Let's click on that. No. Come off that. It might not let me delete it just because I've only just started this. Oh, we'll worry about this wire configuration in a minute. I just want to put the power over here. We need to double click shirlierox. There we go. Okay, that should be in the power zone now. Distribute that lovely bandwidth. Come on. Give me bandwidth. There we go. We finally have the power. Okay, so now we get to create some monster zones. But before I'm going to do that... Oh, no, we do need to do this. It wants me to follow the tutorial. So let's click OK. So we've got the NPC tab here. And this is where we do our modes. So we're going to do a monster zone. It reckons that we should be able to do it as four or more map squares. I think you have to do it a little bit bigger. Right, so the snowy region over here looks a pretty decent area for this. And I think the snowy region is going to have spiders. So we click it down like that. And you literally paint it. So we'll try and do the regions like it says. I think it's going to be 6 for this region, though. We're just trying to fill this area up. I mean, you don't have to be conformist like that. You could have it a little bit down there, a little bit up there. There we go. Nice. Right, I've got enough monsters in that zone, so that's going to do for that. So now we're going to come back to this. Now, this is where the interesting stuff is. So we've got the chance to place NPCs down now, so we can actually put a couple of NPCs down. So we've got Scout and Paladin. Let me see. I don't think Guardian is a quest giver. It just says 2 quest givers. So let's put a Scout down, and we can choose where we want to place them here. So I think you're going to be hanging around outside the inn, and also a Paladin. Who likes to hang around by the blacksmith area? Actually, no, that's going to be in the way, isn't it? Likes to hang around by the shop. So there we go. We got our 2 quest givers. Okay, so you can actually edit the quests, which is pretty interesting. So if you click on, say, the Paladin, I can go in here and see what quests he's actually got. So at the moment, he's got a quest of go to the spider zone, kill 5 spiders, and return. And he's got another one, which is go to the spider zone, kill 5 spiders, and return. Well, it doesn't say and return for that one. So maybe let's try and do another one. You can actually edit it. So let's see. That is basically going to that area. What can we actually alter? So subscribers only have to kill about 4 monsters to reach level 2. Let's try and change the task. Kill 16 spiders, 32 spiders, 1 spider. And we've not got a new area. So we could do another area, I guess. I'm interested in doing this. Let me just see. Is it going to let me add an extra NPC? Oh, no, we can't because we're doing tutorial mode. So we're going to leave that as that. So that was your tasks. Where's the Scout? Let's click on you. What quests have you got? Go to the shop, sell your loot, return. Go to the spider zone, kill 5 spiders. Let's just add a simple one then. Oh, hey, okay, look at this. Bring me my watch. Go to the clock tower. Enjoy scenery. That's pretty cool. So there is an element of RNG with this. Right, let's do OK. So we need to start getting some power to the zones and stuff as well, because that definitely needs power. So when a subscriber wants to go somewhere, they'll usually run straight through there, and it can send them through dangerous areas. If you place roads, players will usually follow them instead of cutting through areas. Try placing a few roads. So let us do some little roads. So we need a road from, let's do one from there. I think you can do like little choke points, like you can force the way you want the road to go. So let's do it past the shop. Ugh. Let's do it up there. There. Okay, let's end that there. And then we're going to have a road going to... Let's have the road going all the way like that. And then from there to the clock tower. I think that'll do. It's a basic little road system. Okay, so now I should have a fully functional region, and I'm ready to release 1.2 your game. We're not actually ready because we do need to get power to that area over there. So I think I need to. I don't think it's going to let me build it just yet. Let's click OK. We need to build it in a minute though. So we need to start getting subscribers. So what we need to do is come up here, click upgrade. And this is the major release version. So we're going live with version 1.00. So we'll click starting point. And we're going to release. We're going live. So we're all ready to go. We've unlocked all the editing tools. Have fun. When you're ready for subscribers, start joining. Place a starting point near your inn. Now, I still want to put power down. And I want to get rid of this node here. That one. So if you hold down on it. There you go. And if I untick delete. I click on that. Oh, come on. I need to build from there to there. So if I click on that. Build that there. Cool. Press escape. Now, I think you just need to feed this into the zone. So if I click on that again. Click on that. Do that into the zone. Now that should start getting the bandwidth now. You can see it filling up. Now you can generally click on these. If I come out of this mode here, let's see. I do think you need to be in the other mode actually to see this still. We should be getting bandwidth though. I mean, I can see it's coming in. We've got 50 bandwidth. That's getting it. Is that getting full? 59 of 60. Maybe I need to run the power line for the entire zone. Yeah, we'll try that then. That's got to be what we need to do. Okay, that's got to cover the whole... Ooh, no, maybe it's not. I think we need to cover the whole zone with power. So if we do that, that should be it. We should be able to get the bandwidth in the whole zone now. Come on, give me the power. There we go. Finally, my amazing spider land is here. Let's have a little look at them. Oh, yeah, they're good. Right, so we're going to start our starting point now. So if we come to buildings. And here we go. We are going to drop down our initial starting point. And this is where they are going to spawn and be welcomed into the game. So I think we are going to start by the beach. Because if you play Path of Exile and every other MMO, you like to start on the beach. Stick that down. Cancel that. And let's see if we start getting some noobs. We're activating it. Okay. The world is now live. Brexit is live. Welcome to the land of Brexit. It's so cool. It does feel like we're in a film now. Oh, some nice camera angles here. Outstanding. What a feast on the eyes that is. Look at the spiders. Brexit simulator. Oh, I feel like I'm tearing up. Okay, who are we going to get in? Who's going to be our first player? Come on. Heiter and Aria. Welcome to Brexit Simulator. So it's really cool. You can click on these and you can get all information about them. So look, real name, player type killer. They've got the usual hours they play, expertise. You can. Oh, it's ridiculous. Look, I can see what they've got in their inventory. I can see how much bank balance they've got. I can see the history when they've logged in. I can see the stats, their addiction level. So let's just see what these do from a starting point of view. So these are all going to start streaming in. Now look, if you look at top left, I've got 8 subscribers. And you can see they're going to come and start exploring the area. They're going to talk to the quest givers. Get a quest. They're going to go and check out the shops. Okay, so there you go. Talking to the quest giver. I can probably click on this actually and see what you're actually doing at the moment. Getting quest. Okay, let's see if they... I want to see if they actually buy something. Okay, so we're getting the quests. If you played the stress test on WoW, you know what happens here. Everyone is just literally running to get to the spawns, to try and get the horns, to get the fruits, to get those dingleberries. They're after all the stuff. Right, setting a new home. So I think you should be in a state to go and do questing in a second. Okay, there you go. Doing the quest. Bring me the town council. Look at them all. It is just like WoW stress testing. I don't actually know what that quest was. What actually quest is that? Bring me the town council. Let's have a little look. I don't actually know what quest that is. It must be one that the this one's giving out. Bring me the town council. Go to the shop, sell your loot, return. Okay, so they're not really going to have any loot at the moment, but yeah, so we're going to start getting subs. These are all going to start leveling up as well. You can see they're leveling up as they do the quests. I can actually speed this up a little bit as well. Oh, and we also need to configure a level 2 region. So this is just going to be for the main area. So this is a level 1 area, so we need to do a level 2 region. So let's have a little look. Let's go to grid. And we want to increase the area. So if we increase this to level 2, click on buy. No. That is wrong. This is meant to be level 2. Didn't I click on level 2 for that? There we go. So we've got level 2 area now. And these are the tasks for this area now. So we've got to do a few things in here. We've got to create a respawn point. We need to do mobs, and we need to do a bit between the areas. So we need to do an inn first of all. So let's go and stick an inn down. And I think I'm going to have them come through this area around about here. Okay, so we've got an inn, and we need to do respawn points. So respawn points were these ones where I think it's let's do it's a case of where do I want to spawn an inn. This is where the devs come in as well. I'm gonna try it doing the middle of the map. Let's do this in the middle of the map. So we'll plonk that down there. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do in this area now then. So we've got that done and that done. This is Fartooth. Can we change the name of it? So we can call it the oh, that is so good. So if you like playing sort of certain MMOs, you could literally just create your own little areas here. So we've got the Glade of Plain. We could change all the air. Ooh, does it actually change the is it changing these areas? Not just yet. So we can alter the style. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. So if I want this area to be a mushroom grove, I can click that, click apply. It doesn't look very mushroomy. What desert? Okay, so cool. That does work. Desert, nice little desert biome. Oh, that's pretty cool. We can do colour as well. So we can do like a little hint. So we could have like a bit of a dark, gloomy desert. We could have like lower level. Look at the lighting levels. That's pretty cool. So I can alter all the lighting levels. We've got sky, color of the sky. I guess you'd see that more if I zoom down like this. And if I had a more extreme hue to it. So look, we're gonna have blue sky in that area. And in this area, it's like an orangey sort of thing. So this is Pinewood. So can we change the name of the area once it's down? It seems to be only when you... Oh, no, we can. Right, so this is going to be called... Beachy. Yeah, that's... Beachy AA. No, that's not Beachy. There you go. Right, so we've still got a few quests to do at the moment. Let's have a little look. What are we up to at the moment? I think we need to get like 100... Was it 100 subscribers? We've actually down to 47. Let me have a little look. Let me pause it a second. Press space to pause. So I want to see what my overview quests are. Oh, look, all the in-depth stuff you can go in on here, though. We've got advertising. We've got a list of our subs. We've got what they're all doing. Oh, that is just nuts. We've got sales. We can alter the purchase price once we start getting successful. Okay, we've got a loan there. We've got 150 grand to repay, unlimited days to repay. We can enable PvP on the server if we want. That does sound pretty cool. What's the current quests at the moment? You can actually design the characters as well. So look at this. You can add like abilities to them. That is just a ridiculous amount of depth. This is just like literally just scratching the surface. So I'm gonna stop it now because this has been going on for half an hour. So there's much more I could show you, like the whole thing of merging zones together. I'll quickly show you that now. You can build a mountain pass from one zone to the next. So there you go. So that means you can get from that zone to that zone, and then you need to do the other stuff by adding the power and leveling up people and all that. So let me know if you want to see some more of this and if you're curious to see a series of it. So yeah, this is MMORPG Tycoon. It's complicated. There is quite a lot to it, and as you can see already, there's quite a lot to actually show you. So hopefully I've given you a little bit of a taster sample of what's to become with the game. I'm gonna just quickly, before we end the game now, just show you. So this is the actual the players going around here. You can see, look, we're all fighting spiders. Oh, look at that. So someone's actually died. That'll be the perfect opportunity to show you the graveyard. So we should see, hopefully we'll see Seren. Now, where is Seren? I can't see. Can we actually, let me see. There's a couple. See, there's one that's died. You just respawned. Hater. I think you're a pretty much an OG player. You were here at the start. So you can't really click on that and see who's died and who's coming back. Anyway, that's enough waffling for me for now. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like. Give it a comment. Let us know what you think. See you next time.